Good morning. How is everyone today? I hope everyone is well. We are going to be painting card number 6 today. So if you have been on this journey with us, grab your paper, grab your paints, grab your brushes, and we're going to do card number 6 today. So those of you who have been painting along with me, it is time for card number 6. Okay, this was card number 1. This was card number 2. We're doing 10 cards for Christmas that we're going to send to friends and family. This was card number 3. Hi, guys. Welcome in, Candace, Viti, Terry, Sherry, Ms. Shelley. Welcome in. We are doing, this was card number 4. And this was card number 5. So today we're going to be doing card number 6. So for those of you, hey, Feral Mom, welcome in this morning. I hope you guys have your coffee and your paints and everybody's ready to get started. It is going to be so fun. I'm so excited about card number 6. I'll give you a sneak peek of what we're doing today. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not going to show it just yet. I just sneak peeked you guys. That's what we're working on this morning. So grab your paints, grab your brushes, grab your water and your coffee, and let's do some painting this morning. Grab your brushes, grab your water and your coffee, and let's do some painting this morning. We are currently in the middle of a series that is 10 Christmas cards. So we're doing 10 Christmas cards. We are on card number 6 this morning. Now, if you've missed them and you want the replays, you can get them on the YOUTUBE channel. You can get my links on my page. All the things. So number 1 and number 2, card number 1 and number 2 are uploaded, ready for you guys. Those of you who missed card number 1 and number 2, you can go and get those. That's these two right here. This one should go up today. All right. So we are making progress on getting those uploaded for you guys that want the replay. This coffee is so good. You guys, I got to tell y'all, it is cold in Texas. I am not used to this. I don't know what the temperature is. It's probably not that cold for those of you who live up north. I got to tell y'all, it is cold in Texas. I am not used to this. I don't know what the temperature is. It's probably not that cold for those of you who live up north. But for those, it is cold, cold, cold. So I'm just letting you guys know that I have got chilly fingers this morning. Very chilly fingers. And I don't like it. I live in Texas for a reason. I just changed my view who are gifting me today. There is there's a pumpkin goal that TikTok has going on right now. So if you guys do gift, check out the gift goal up here, because there's certain things that I'm trying to gather for this particular challenge. So hi, Deidre Jo. Good morning. How are you? All right. So I want to show you guys now, while I'm waiting for everybody to get on, I want to show you guys what the products that we're going to be using. And I want to show you guys, I got the Grabby calendar in. So remember, I told you after we're done with these 10 Christmas cards, we're going to paint this calendar together. All right. So here it is. I'm going to show you what it looks like so you guys can see and decide if you want to do this challenge with me or not. Okay. So it comes like this. It has the calendar on it, and then it has the space up here to paint. So we are going to paint each, yay, Feral Mom. Awesome. We are going to paint each calendar month together. So like for January, we're going to do a January like wintry theme. And then for February, we'll do something about love and all the things. So we'll do, each one is going to be themed. And then I'm going to give mine to my best friend for Christmas. That's going to be her gift for Christmas. It's going to be my art for the year. But check this out. It comes with this little stand. So if you put it together, let's see if I can get it together. It's just made out of chipboard, and you can set it up, and then you can put your calendar on it so it stands up. Chipboard, and you can set it up, and then you can put your calendar on it so it stands up. Isn't that cute? So it can stand on your desk or whatever. So we are going to be doing this challenge once we finish this 10 Christmas card thing that we're working on now. This will be the next thing that we do. So if you guys are painting with me every day and you're wanting to do the calendar challenge on now, this will be the next thing that we do. So if you guys are painting with me every day and you're wanting to do the calendar challenge skill, you don't have to be an artist to do this, okay? So if you guys want to do this, we're going to be starting this as soon as we're done with our card challenge, okay? So I'm going to keep this kind of set up over here in case anybody wants to see it as we're doing our live today, because it is definitely going to be a fun little challenge that we're going to do, or a fun little project that we're going to do. The series that we're currently doing is our Christmas card series. All right, so we've got, today is card number 6, and we are doing 10 Christmas cards to send out to friends and family. So this was card number 1. This was card number 2. This was card number 3. Hi, Amanda. Welcome in. Handy, welcome in. This was card number 4. Right here. And yesterday, this was card number 5. Okay. So we are doing 10 Christmas cards. So for those of you who would like to paint these with us, you do not have to have this paper right here. This is the paper that we're using. It already has the borders on it and everything, but you do not have to use it. Grab any watercolor paper that you want and join us for this card painting challenge. When you are done, you're going to have 10 Christmas cards to send to friends and family of your art. How exciting. How much fun is it going to be for your, hey Cindy, for your friends and family to open up their Christmas card and go, oh my gosh, I didn't know you could paint. Yes, it is going to be so fun. So if you guys are ready to wow your friends and family this Christmas, then join this painting challenge with us. We are doing this over the next, we have 4 cards to go. So we are working on card number 6 today. And I will tell you this, the replays are available. So you can find the LINK on my TikTok page where the normal ones are. And it will take you to all my social channels, but my YOUTUBE channel is on there, and the replays so far for 1 and 2 are already up. Now I'll get the replay for 3 and 4 and 5 up in the next day or two. But cards 1 and 2 are already up. So if you guys are wanting to do this with us, Vicky Van, thank you for your purchase. I hope that you do this already up. So if you guys are wanting to do this with us, Vicky Van, thank you for your purchase. I hope that you do this challenge. You can do, you can follow the replays if you want on my channel. But today we are going to do, are you guys ready to see the one we're doing today? Put a thumbs up in the comment if you want to see the one that we're working on today, because it is a fun one. He's going to be a super cute little guy. These are the ones we've done so far. This was yesterday's. And guys, you don't have to know how to do this. I'm going to show you guys. You don't have to have any kind of artistic ability to do this, okay? I walk you through drawing it. I walk you through painting it. Everything. This is a learned skill. When I started doing watercolors a little over, probably about a year and a half ago now, this was the palette that I bought. I started watching videos and I just learned how to do it. It's not something that you have to be born with, okay? This is not a talent. This is a skill set, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So we're going to get started in just a moment. This is the one that we are going to paint today. This is our reference photo. How cute is he? Super stinking cute. I love him. Of course, they never end up the same. We always add our own touch to them and make it our own. So this is just our inspiration picture. But if anybody wants to screenshot it that's painting with me, now is the time to screenshot it so that you have a reference to look at. This is your moment to hit the screenshot button. All right. Okay. Now we are going to go ahead and get moving. So let's go through what we're going to need today. All right. You're going to need some paper. Mine is 4x6. It is the Meeden watercolor paper you need today. All right. You're going to need some paper. Mine is 4x6. It is the Meeden watercolor paper. So, so we need the Meeden paper. And we are going to need the Meeden palette or a watercolor palette. If you do not have this palette, that is okay. Any palette will do. Okay. There is a coupon on this on top of the price. So you can, it's showing me a $5 off coupon for this today. Let me see if I can pull that up. Just simply because I want to make sure that that is accurate. I don't want to tell you something and then not be able to pull it off. There is a, yes, there is right here. I'm going to put it on the screen for you guys to have that coupon code for this today. All right. So it's the Mead HBX9H. That is the coupon code for the palette today. So it is on a flash sale, but on top of the flash sale, you can now save an extra whatever that is. I'm not sure what it's going to take off for you, but I can tell you this. I rarely get coupons for this. Hardly ever. So this is what you're going to do is you don't click the buy it now. You click add to cart. And then as you go to checkout, there'll be a place for you to add in the coupon code. All right. Thanks for the heart, me, Sherry. So you guys grab your engagement points. If you're in my fan club, grab those engagement points right here. It helps your account. It helps mine. So this palette right here was my beginner palette. It was the palette that I got over 1.5 years ago. I use it every single day. So this palette right here was my beginner palette. It was the palette that I got over 1.5 years ago. I use it every single day and I love it. It is creamy and buttery. It's got lots of pigment. It's got 48 colors plus your neons and your metallics. So you have got 48 colors plus your neons and your metallics. So you have everything you need to get going on watercolors except for the paper with this palette, okay? You have all your colors. You have a brush, a pencil, an eraser, a sponge, and the places in the back of the palette to mix. It closes up for a travel palette. I know mine's a hot mess, but it's because I use it every day. All right, and I love it. I have probably 10 or 12 palettes of watercolors at this point, and this one is the one that I pull out every day for all of the things that I do. I love this palette. It is by far my favorite palette, and it's not expensive, which is crazy because watercolors can get quite pricey. This one is a great price for a great palette. So if you are interested in starting watercolors and you don't know how to paint and you want to join us and learn every day on my tutorials, you're welcome to do that. Just hit that follow button, hit that fan club, heart me, and it will notify you when I'm live. I'm generally live between 9:30 and 10 in the mornings, except on the days that I have my grandkids, and I always let you guys know ahead of time if I'm going to be on at a different time. But I've been kind of trying to find my niche as to what time is best for everybody. This morning time seems to be really, really nice and a good time, and also late evening. So it's either early mornings or late evenings, but most of the time lately it's just been early mornings. So we're doing card number 6 today. So this palette is what we're going to be using for that. And there is a coupon code on this palette today, guys. That's rare for me. So if you, and I never know when I'm going to get these coupon codes. So if you are wanting to save an extra percentage, or I think it's showing $5 off. So on top of like the flash sale, which is going to be probably the lowest price you're going to see this season. So if you're interested in doing that, you guys grab that palette up. Okay, the other thing we're going to be using is Meeden. Sorry, not those. The Meeden brushes. Yeah, the Meeden brushes. Yes, it is. Y'all, my husband's like, that palette is used a lot. It is. It is used a ton. Guys, this right here is a Meeden coupon, so it very well might also work on the brushes. You can try it and see, because I think that it's going to work on any Meeden product this morning, which would be great. So you guys can save 5. You can try it and see, because I think that it's going to work on any Meeden product this morning, which would be great. So you guys can save 5. Drying right here in my brush pack. Or in my brush rack on my water dispenser, but we are going to be using these brushes, which are, this is the 4-set brush. It is the 1, the 3, the 5, and the 7, but there is a 9-set brush as well. So whichever you prefer. I don't mind not having a ton of choices and sizes. Sometimes I feel like I get overwhelmed if I have too many options on sizing for brushes. So I do have the Transcend 10 set brush as well, and I use the 0 a lot, but the 0 is my most popular one that I use out of that set. The rest of the time I'm using these Meeden brushes, and I absolutely love them. So they hold their shapes really well. They don't rust. They hold tons of water because they're synthetic squirrel hair, and they're very short, so you can control your strokes really easily with these. So these are a great medium priced professional brush set. So if you are looking for, Sherry says, I have 5 different palettes. After getting the Meeden palette, I don't use any of the others. I know, I'm the same way. I have 5 different palettes. After getting the Meeden palette, I don't use any of the others. I know, I'm the same way. I feel kind of palettes that I never even open up because I use this palette all the time. I mean, every now and then, if I just can't quite get a color that I want, I will reach and grab something else. But for the most part, this is the palette I go to because it's got everything I need. So I really do love this palette. This comes with a brush, but I will tell you that after about 6 months, I went ahead and invested in this set of brushes, and I love this brush set. It is amazing. Like I said, it doesn't rust, so you don't end up with rust on your art, which I love. That's my favorite feature about them. But then also they hold their tips really well. I've had this brush set for almost a year now, and they still have great shapes, and they still hold their shape really well. Okay, so that's the brush set we're going to be using. Additionally, we are going to be using this right here, which is, I know, Deidre, you're going to love it so much. We're going to use this water dispenser. Now, I did not buy this. So I'm going to tell you guys that Meeden sent this to me because there's no way I was going to spend money on something like this, because I was like, this is a luxury item and I don't have money for luxury items. I can use cups and dump my water. Well, here's what was happening. I don't have running water in my studio. So I keep this little tea jar, which is right here, with a dispenser on it. And I fill that up once a week. And I would fill my cups up and I would go outside to dump them when I needed to dump them. So every time I needed clean water, I would have to get up, walk outside, dump my cups, go back over here, fill them back up, and then come over here and sit back down. Well, it was definitely interrupting the flow, and it was time consuming. So when they sent me this, I was like, well, obviously I'm going to use it because they sent it to me and I'm excited to have it, but I'm not going to spend money on it because it's not it's not a necessity. Well, it absolutely is. And after I used it, I learned very quickly that it was a necessity. I don't have to get up and empty my water every time I need fresh water, which is a huge time saver. And it doesn't interrupt the flow of my creative process, which is huge. It holds 600, huge time saver. And it doesn't interrupt the flow of my creative process, which is huge. It holds 650 milliliters of water, which is a water. So you can go through 2 of these before you have to dump your water out, which is a ton. This lasts me for 2 or 3 paintings at least. It has this place on the side where you can set your brushes up so they can dry upright. So when your water gets dirty, you simply push this button, it drains out, and then you get nice, fresh, clean water. Mine's a little dirty right now because I didn't clean it today. But this is for sure not a luxury item, especially if you don't have running water in your studio. So Now that I have had it and I have used it, I promise you if something happened to this, I would buy it. I would spend my money on it in a heartbeat. I'm buying my grandson one for Christmas because he and I argue and fight over this one all the time. So he's got a desk right next to me and he paints a lot. So he's going to have his own after Christmas and he's going to be super excited about that. So initially I said I wouldn't spend money on it, but now that I've used it and I am used to it and understand how it works and all of the benefits, I definitely would spend money on it. This also goes down flat so you can travel with it really easily as well. Okay, so we're going to be using that also. I forgot to pin that for you guys. I'm going to put that down below really quickly just so you guys can see. That's product number 4. Okay, so that's basically the basics of what we're going to be doing or using today. Okay, remember we are doing 10 Christmas cards. So we are on Christmas card number 6 today. Let me show you the ones we've done up to this point. This is card number 1. This was card number 2. This was card number 3. This was card number 4. And this was card number 5. This is the one we did yesterday. Okay, so today we are doing card number 6. If you guys are wanting to do this project with us, then I want you guys to grab whatever watercolor paper you have and whatever watercolor paints you have and sit down and join us because we are about to get started. If you want replays on those, you can get them on my YOUTUBE channel in their entirety. I simply upload them. I do not even edit them. So you can fast forward through all the parts that you don't want to see or listen to, and you can just go to the parts that you need. All right, so we are going to start on card number 6. So be sure you have a pencil and an eraser also available because we are going to draw our card first. All right, so everybody give me thumbs up in the comments. You've got all your supplies ready and you're ready to go. I need to see some thumbs up in the comments so I know everybody's ready. I try to kill a little bit of time at the beginning when I come on so everybody has time to get their supplies set up and ready to go. So let me know that you guys are ready and we will get started. Sherry says yes. All right, there's another thumbs up. Very good, very good. All right, so what we are going to do is we are going to, see, Anita says thumbs up. All right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me show you our reference photo for today. This is what we're going to be working on today for card number 6. All right, so everybody get ready. We're going to start drawing. So you're going to get your pencil and your eraser out for this. All right, now as we do this, I want to show you the breakdown, okay? Remember, when we draw, we break everything down in shapes. So for those of you who say, I can't draw that, there's no way, you know, blah, blah, blah. You guys, I'm telling you, you can. It's not hard. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so here is the plan. Let me see if I can. Y'all, those lines going through there. I don't know what that's from because my AC definitely isn't on because it's cold and I don't have a ceiling fan. So I don't know why that's doing that, but it's very strange. It may be this. Let me see. Is that better or worse? Nope, that's about the same, so I don't know. That's so strange. I have no idea why I've got like it looks like there's a ceiling fan on. Okay, I know, isn't he cute, Sherry? Okay, so did everybody? Everybody's ready to get started. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you guys the breakdown. Okay, so here is our breakdown. We have a triangle, right? We have a circle. And we have a bigger circle. We have 2 ovals right here and right here. All right. So that is the breakdown. Then we have a little circle here. And then we have our star. Okay. So when we are drawing it out, that is how we have to look at it. So we're going to look at it like this. We have our triangle, which is the tree. Okay. We have our circle, and then we have our circle within our circle. We have our 2 ovals here, okay? All right, so that's the breakdown for it, okay? The shape breakdown. Now, as far as his hand goes, it's just basically a rectangle, okay, like this. And we're going to I'm going to put a candy cane in him instead of a candle. All right, so that's our shape breakdown for our drawing. So if anybody needs to go ahead and take a screenshot of this as normal. Okay, good. All right, so this is the screenshot of the shape breakdown. All right, so let's get going on that. So that's how we're going to draw this out. So everybody be aware of that as we draw, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to decide where our star is going to be because, oh, I need to sharpen my pencil, you guys. These view sign pencils that I'm using, they are in the they're in the product list below. It's view sign. I really like them, but when they come out of the box, the tip is very like squared off. So I always sharpen them before I use them. Okay, so we need to decide on where we're going to put our, sorry, let me go ahead and just get one sheet of paper and not 5. Okay, we're going to need to decide where our star is going to be because we want to know where the top is. So our star is going to be basically right here. So I'm just going to do a very light star there so I kind of know where it's at, but I'm not going to use that star when I get ready to do my painting, okay? So we've got our stick coming up, and then we have our little, you know, fuzzy little whatever that is, okay? So that's the top of our tree, and that's just a guide. I did it very lightly so I could erase it, because once I get ready to do the top, I will do something different. You know, I'll do it with the paint, all right? Okay, so now remember, we're doing our triangle or our tree part first. So this is the shape. Now what we have to do though is we have to add our shapes to it, okay, to make it the tree, right? So that's how we're going to create our triangle. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do the tree by creating our triangle, but we're making our little lumps. Okay, so we have kind of a large tree. The idea is for that to be the biggest part of the drawing. Okay. And remember, he comes up kind of like that over the nose. All right. For those of you who came in late, our reference is right here. Okay. All right. Hey, Stacy Lee. I am going to bring this up just a little bit more. So that we have room to put the nose and then the rest of him, okay? All right, so the nose is going to kind of come up like this. So we have this circle with his nose. And remember, the hat kind of goes up over the top of the nose like that, okay? And then we are going to do his little beard face. And I'm just going to do these little hair marks to make that circle. Okay. So that's where we're at from the standpoint of his little face. Okay. And then we have his feet. And his feet are going to come out. They're ovals. His feet are ovals. But we want to do them, when we do our ovals, we want to make the oval at the tip And then we want to do another oval at the back side. So we do kind of a half oval here and a half oval here and bring them together to make his feet. Okay. And the same thing right here. Okay, so we have his little feet. Yes, Stacy Lee, here is the reference photo if you want to take a screenshot of that. It is right here. Okay. Perfect. Now, I haven't decided whether I'm going to put the gift in it or not, but I know I'm going to do a candy cane coming out of his little hand. So his arm is going to be, sorry y'all, that's my dog scratching. I don't know why. His arm is coming out like that. It's kind of like a sleeve. So it kind of widens out like a sleeve. And his hand is an oval. And then another little oval for the thumb. And the candy cane comes up like this. Okay. Matter of fact, I need to make that candy cane a little bit up a little bit more. Okay, so this is his hand. And then the candy cane is going to come up like this. Okay, so he's holding a little candy cane. And then over here, we're okay, so he's holding a little candy cane. And then over here, we're going to give him a little... I don't like that hand, though. Let's try that again. That's more like a heart than a hand. All right, so we're going to do a small thumb and then a big hand like a glove. Okay, so that's his hand there. All right, so there, that is where we are at. Okay. So does anybody have any questions so far on anything? Y'all let me know where we're at. I want to make sure that everybody is there with me before we move on. Okay. Deb, thanks for the follow. We are for sure working on... Oh, no worries, Stacy Lee. No worries at all. I'm not concerned about it. You don't ever have to apologize. All right, guys. So we are, this is card number 6 that we're working on right now. Okay. This was the breakdown of the shapes for the drawing. So it's a triangle, circle, circle, oval, oval, ovals, ovals, and then our candy cane. Okay. So this was our breakdown. This was after we broke it down and got all of it put together. Okay. All right. Now this is just a guide. So if we need to change things, we can, but make sure everything is set up and everything is kind of where you want it to be to get started to put color on the paper. So you guys, those of you who are struggling with the drawing, let me know if you have any questions in the comments so I can help you. I can pull out this paper and do anything bigger that you need me to do. I can break it down even further if you need to. So, because honestly, you could even break this tree down like this in case you guys are wondering. You can do it in small triangles like this. And that way you kind of know, like, this one goes to here, and then to here, and then to here, like that, to break down your tree if you need to. You can break it down like that. Okay. So just so you know, you can do it, the tree after the ovals, then what? What do you mean the tree after the ovals? The tree, we did the tree, and then we did the circles, And then we did the feet, which are 2 ovals put together. So our feet go like this. Our feet are almost an oval this way, and then another one right here to make the feet. I'm just doing this one. We're just doing card number 6 today. Also, card number 1 and card number 2, for those of you who have been asking, is ready to go for the replay on my YOU TUBE channel. So if you guys are wanting the replay for card number 1 and card number 2, they're up. Card number 3 should go up today sometime. It's uploading right now. So for anybody who has questions and wanted that, all right, feel free to subscribe to that channel to get the replays. And it's under the playlist Christmas cards. Okay? All right. We're ready to start putting color on now. Everybody give me a thumbs up so I know you're ready. Thumbs up, thumbs up. I need a thumbs up in the comments so I know it's time to move on. Okay. Thank you, Stacy Lee. All right, so we are doing 10 Christmas cards for Christmas. This was card number 1. This was card number 2. This was card number 3. This was card number 4. This was card number 5. Okay, and today we are working on card number 6. When we are done, we're going to have 10 Christmas cards. And they are all going to go to friends and family who are going to absolutely love them. We're using this Mead and palette. There is a coupon code for the palette today. It's right here. That's rare. We don't get coupon codes very often. So if you guys are wanting to save some money on any of the Mead and products, this coupon should be good for most of the Mead and products this morning. So, probably not the cards, because the cards are not very expensive to begin with. But it's going to be good for like the palette. It's going to be good for your brushes. The water brush dispenser is showing the coupon as well. So any of those things that you see that are, you know, the items that we've been using are on coupon today. And that's rare. I don't get coupons very often. So I did get a coupon code today. It's right here under the hot pick. So in order to use that code, you have to add it to your cart. Don't do the buy now. Add it to your cart and then go in there and add the coupon code before checkout. Okay. All right. We're going to move on. I've got some thumbs up in the comments, so I know it's time to move on. Let's go ahead and take our Mead number 1 brush. Okay. And we are going to go ahead and add our light color. Let me spray my paints, y'all. So that they will be nice and ready to use. All right. We are going to use the first green in our palette, which is going to be this apple green right here. Okay. So apple green, and we are going to use the grass green. Those are the 2 greens that we're going to be using for the Christmas tree. All right. So dip your paintbrush into your water and into your green, your apple green. You want to make sure you have enough water. You don't want it to be overbearing. You just want it to be fairly, like, not super, super green. You want it to have some transparency to it. I keep the water puddling in my tree around the, not super, super green. You want it to have some transparency to it. I keep the water puddling in my tree around the edges until I have edges up. So make sure you have plenty of water. Okay. We want it to be wet, because we're going to do some blending with the darker green in a minute, and we want it to be wet so that we have plenty of working time for the blending. Okay, so just go in and add the green to your tree. I'm going to go around my candy cane. Okay, so all we're doing right now is just putting our base color down on the green. Or on the tree, sorry. Nothing has to be perfect at this point. Okay, so far we have our tree, our base color down. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take that second green, that darker green, and we're going to go right along the edge of each of our little branches. Sorry guys, my allergies are still really bad. This time of year is just terrible for me. Go along the edge and the bottom. And also the branches over here. Okay, all you're doing is just putting pigment on right now. We'll worry about it blending in a little while. Just get your pigment down. Okay, and we're going to do a few little spots in the middle too. Okay, now rinse your brush. Yeah, I'm allergic to the tree. Someone asked if you have tape in your showcase. I do not. I just use washi tape. I just use washi tape, whatever you have, or painter's tape. Take your clear water and just kind of let that go where you want it to go and spread where you want it to spread. You don't want to do too much to it. You want to let it do all of the spreading on its own. I usually use painter's tape or washi tape to tape my stuff down if I'm using tape. I'm not using tape today because we're not going to be doing a background. So these cards make it pretty easy to not have to use tape because they already have the border on them. So, all right, so we have that. Okay, we have our tree kind of laid out for us. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and dry that, and then we'll come along and we will put our ornaments and stuff on in just a little while, and we'll do our details in just a few minutes. Okay, but go ahead and dry it. Hi, Macon Bloom. How are you? Sorry, I just saw your comment. Awesome. What's your idea? Awesome. What's your idea? Feral Mom, we use the apple green and the grass green. These two right here. Okay, so we use the apple and the grass green. All right. Now, don't worry about how this looks around the edges because we're going to come along and do details in a minute with those, okay? And that will fix all of that. Okay. So, hang on, let me get a drink of coffee. That soothes my throat. I did suck on a Halls before I came out here too, so. All right. Somebody said they had an idea on the metallic. So if you do, go ahead. I'm not sure who said that, but let me know what you think we should do with it. All right. So now it's time to move on to his little nose. So we're going to go ahead and do his nose. Now, when we do his nose, you're going to want to make sure that you have clean water. So go ahead and dump your water and get your clean water. And go ahead and just put clear water in his nose. because we're going to do a wet on wet technique with the nose. Okay, so all right, we're gonna dip into the right here. We're gonna dip into this Harvest. No, we're gonna dip into this light Tangelo first. So grab the light Tangelo and just let it go, pretty much just spread all over the nose. I have a hair. I have a hair. Oh. There we go. Got it. All right, so we have the light Tangelo on there. Oh, yeah. Use metallic on the star and ornaments. Yes, that's a great idea. That'll be fun. Sorry, I'm behind on comments here, guys. I missed all that. All right, so now while that is still wet, you're going to reach over and get some of this ochre. And we are going to, we had a whole discussion about how to pronounce that yesterday. So ochre is what we are using. And we're just going to add that. And it's just going to be on that one side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put lots of water in here so it can kind of do its thing, okay? And now we are going to dry that. All right, so go ahead and let that nose dry. I'm going to pick up some of this. It's not so much. All right. Don't dip your brush in your coffee. You sound like you do. You have experience with that. I have one of those cups that has the lid on it. So, all right. All right. So we have our nose and we have our tree. Now we are going to go ahead and do the beard. So again, you're going to need clear water. So you guys can see now why this is such a huge time saver, because now that I need clear water again, I can just do this instead of going outside and dumping my cups and then walking over there and getting water and then coming back over here and sitting down. So like this is such a huge time saver because I can just dump it. So we want clear water. So go ahead and reach over there and get your clear water. And we are going to put that all in where his beard is. So we use these sort of like little beard lines to kind of give us a guide of where his little beard is. So just put clear water in that. We're going to use that. And we're just going to take a teeny tiny bit of gray and add it to his beard so that we have just enough contrast so that it doesn't look like it's the same color as the background, as the white background. Okay, so we're just giving him enough of a shade to be different from the background. Okay. And then we are going to give a little bit of a shadow up underneath the hat, because you would have a shadow on the hat if you, you know, like, because the hat's kind of hanging over. So we're going to go ahead and give him a little bit of a darker shadow right up underneath here and up underneath here. Okay. So I'm just touching that pigment to it and letting it spread out on its own to create those shadows. All right. And now touching that pigment to it and letting it spread out on its own to create those shadows. All right. And now we are going to dry that. Shadows. All right. And now we are going to dry that. Okay, now we'll put details in that in a little while, but you can kind of get the gist of those shadows and all of that. And now you know exactly where his beard is because it's just slightly darker than the background. So it's not so dark that it looks gray. It's still a white-ish, but you have a contrast between the background and the beard. And we'll put the details and stuff in just a few minutes. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and work on the feet. Now that I've done his beard, I'm realizing that this foot is not quite big enough, so I'm going to go ahead and erase that. I'm realizing that this foot is not quite big enough, so I'm going to go ahead and erase that. And I'm going to make it big enough to hit the beard. All right? So I'm going to take my pencil, and I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to make my oval starting at the beard. That way we know. Okay, so it's going to be like that. Okay, so I just had to move it up a little bit. Hi, Mama Carrie. Yes, I can't wait for you to also get back to painting. This is card number 6 that we're working on today. And this is our reference photo. And we are going to, once we get done, and this is our reference photo. And we are going to, once we get done with all 10 cards, grab a calendar, which I got in and I'll show you guys in a little while. But we're doing 10 cards for Christmas. We're going to send them to our friends and family, and they're going to open them up and be like, oh my God, this is such a cute card. Okay? All right. So let's move on to the feet now. We're still using our medium number 1. Rinse your brush. Make sure you have, it's nice and clean. Yes, Deb, it is right here. This is our reference photo. Right? Wonder who made those. That's right. This is our reference photo. Okay. All right. Now remember, we always kind of turn it into our own. So it's not going to be exact, but we are going to love it nonetheless. It's going to be so stinking cute. All right. Let's go ahead and do his feet. So now for his feet, the 2 colors that we're going to be using for his feet are the ochre and the dark ochre. Okay. So we're going to start with the ochre, and we're going to take and dip into that ochre, and we're just going to do a layer of the ochre first. Okay. Now it's still wet, and while it's still wet, we're going to dip into the dark ochre, and we're going to go around the edge of his shoe and let it just kind of spread on its own. So the middle of the shoe will be a little bit lighter, and the edging, and we'll go across the top here too a little bit. Okay. Now rinse my brush, add a little bit of water so that can kind of blend and do its thing. And then go ahead and dry your brush with your sponge or your paper towel and pick up some of that in the center. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more of the dark ochre back in on the toe here. I picked up a little too much. I want to have a good shadow right there. Okay. All right, so that's one shoe. Let's move on to the next shoe. Go ahead and dip into the ochre and give it a full coat of the light. Okay, just like that. Make sure it stays wet. Thanks, Deb. All right, so now we're going to get the dark. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to go around the edges with the dark. Go ahead and dip and put some water in there. Dry your brush. Pick up some of that color. And then make sure you have that dark where you want it to be. Okay, and dry your feet. Okay. All right. Ooh, that heat gun feels good, y'all. I'm cold. Okay. So that's where we're at so far. We have the feet. We have his beard, his nose, and the tree. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and bring that, the sleeve out here. And we're going to make the sleeve the same color green as the hat. So go ahead and dip into that, that light green. And just fill that sleeve out with that light green. Maybe put a little bit of the dark right around the top edge if you want. Okay, so you kind of have two greens there. And then we are going to do his hands. I'm going to make his hands red, like he's got on red mittens. We're going to use the crimson color. Okay, so we're going to use this crimson right here. And we might use some of this rust red for some shadows. Okay, so go ahead and dip into your crimson. And give him his gloves. I'm going to go around the candy cane. Okay, so we're doing both hands with this crimson red. Okay. And go ahead and get a little bit of that rust color and put it at the top left of those gloves. Yeah, just like that. Very top. Okay. And let's dry them. We are making progress, guys. Okay. All right. So we have his gloves and hands and everything. Now we just have to do the candy cane, which we are going to do the entire candy cane. We are going to give it a very, very light gray. Okay. So dip in your gray, go back in the back of your mixing area back here. So you can see right up here, we're going to be mixing our gray. Okay, so we're going to put lots of water in that gray, okay? Tons of water. We're going to also get some of the white so that it's really super light, okay? It's barely even a color, all right? And now go ahead and, I probably got a lot of water on my brush, so I'm going to go ahead and off. And then we're just going to go, oh, that's way too dark still. More water. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go down it with this very light grayish color. Okay, very light. And then we're going to go through with our stripes. I'm going to go ahead and pull out my Transcend Zero for my stripes. Let that dry. And I'm going to use the crimson for the stripes. Okay, so we're going to go. Okay, they don't have to be perfect. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead now and add in some detail with our pen, and then we will go back and do our ornaments, okay? Kitty, this is the Meeden postcard paper. I've put it right down here for you. It is a 4x6. Okay, all of these are from that set. It comes with 10 postcard sizes, or it comes with 10 sheets of postcard paper in this set. And we are doing all 10 cards so that we can send them to our friends and family for Christmas. This is card number 6. All the replays are available on my YOUTUBE channel. Cards number 1 and number 2 are currently available. 3 and 4 will be going up probably today. All right, let's go ahead and get our details on our tree to start. So remember, we're just going to roughly outline this because it's a tree and the branches are not going to be perfect. So don't feel like it has to be exactly like solid lines or whatever. Just like, you know, make it a tree. And here we're going to do, in these little dark areas is where we're going to do like our little branches and stuff, where we put those dark areas. That's what those were for. Okay. Or 4. Okay. Over the nose. Over the nose. Okay, so we have our tree outlined. We are going to add in our ornaments in just a moment. Let's go ahead and add our little fuzzy right here at the top. And then we are going to add our stem. And I'm going to erase this star because we're going to use gold and we don't want it to shine through. So we are going to take our Transcend Zero, dip in our water, and pick up some of this gold for our star. Make sure you have plenty of water, but also you want it to be really gold, so get water. but also you want it to be really gold. So get, okay, and then I'm going to fill it in. Oh, that gold looks pretty. That was a great idea, Stacy. Okay. So we have our little gold star there. And then let's do some gold ornaments on the tree itself. Okay. So we can do one here. And here. Maybe here. Just make sure you have a lot of pigment so that it isn't translucent. You want it to be opaque, so you want to put a lot of pigment on your brush. Okay, all we're doing is circles for now. I love the metallics in this palette, y'all. I love the fact that this palette comes with metallics because, truth be told, metallics are quite pricey when you're buying metallic palettes. So the fact that this comes with metallics is amazing to me. Hi, OC girl. How's it going? Good morning. Sorry, I am concentrating, you guys, on making these circles. All right. So we have our ornaments kind of on there. We are going to outline these ornaments in just a second, just to kind of make it all come together. But you guys, look at how pretty this metallic color is. I mean, they are so shimmery. I love how shimmery they are. Okay, so we have our shimmery gold ornaments on him. And now it is time to pull back out our pin. Oh, yay! I'm so glad you got them. That was quick. Yeah, you got them fast. I love that they're shipping things out really quickly for everybody. Okay, so now we are going to do his beard. And when we do his beard, we're just going to kind of make it little hairs. We're not going to do... we're not going to outline the whole thing. We're just going to make little hairs for his beard. Okay? And just follow the way that direction it's supposed to be going. And here at the bottom, you'll do straight down like that. Okay? And we're going to add a few in here. And here. Okay, so there's his beard, and let's do his little nose. or his big nose. He's kind of got a big nose. And I'm going to put a little highlight right here and maybe right there. Okay. Now let's do his sleeve and hand. And the candy cane. The hand over here. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Yay, got your paints and your water dish really quickly too. Oh, that's good, Tia. Yay. Awesome. All right. Let's do the feet or the shoes. And the star. I'm just gonna not connect necessarily the outline of the star so much. It's gonna be kind of sketchy. And the same thing with the ornaments. I'm not gonna make them perfect. I'm just gonna give them kind of just a little guide. Just a little guide. What do you guys think? Should we put some silver ornaments on there too? Let's do that. All right, so I'm going to take my Transcend Zero and we are going to... No, Deb, it is under My Creative Faith, and it's a channel that I've had for years, and I haven't used it in a long time, but everybody wanted the replay, so I uploaded it to there. So the content on it is mostly Bible art and Bible journaling, but there is a playlist called Christmas Cards that I've started uploading them to, and it is on the LINK on my TikTok page, you know, under like where you describe yourself. Right under there, there's a place where you can put LINKs. So I have I have all my, that if you click that, it'll take you to all my social LINKs, and you can get to it from there. It's a button that says YOUTUBE. Sorry, I can't say any of that because yeah, it would be cute. That would be great. Okay, so let's go ahead and dip into let's get some water on our silver. You know what? Let's not do silver. Let's do bronze. We're going to do the bronze, which is right next to the gold. That's a really pretty color. So let's do that. So it's just slightly darker. And we won't do quite as many of these. Okay, so now we have some of the bronze on there as well. Thanks, Stacy Lee. All right. Let me make sure it's dry before I try to outline them. I don't want to ruin my micron. All right. All right, there we go. Okay, so now Yes, we could glitter the ornaments. That would be very cool. We definitely could. You could add some cute little, I have some little like sparkly jewels you could actually put on there as well if you wanted to. We could put some jewels on there. Let me see if I can find them. Here they are. And those would be super cute too. Let's see if I can find my let me see, where's my, sorry guys, I'm looking for something. Hang on. Ugh. There it is. All right, so we could actually put some of these on there, which would be really cute. So I'm going to pull out my glue and do just a few of these little jewels, just because I think it'll be cute. All right, I gotta shake up my glue. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue. I'm going to put just a little bit on it. Uh-oh, stay. There we go. I want that stay. There we go. I want that stay. There we go. Oh, I love the heart. Thank you. I know, right? You could do a pom-pom too at the top. I don't think I have any pom-poms, but it would be super cute. It really would. If you have one. Sorry, I'm trying to get these to turn over for me. There we go. All right, so now I've got a few little sparkles on it, which are super cute. I think I need one more right up here. There. What do you guys think of that? Those are cute. They're super sparkly. All right. I'm just using this. They're sparkly. All right. I'm just using this. That's all I'm doing. I just am dipping. I'm dipping like this. I'm just dipping into my glue and I'm touching it to my paper. And then once I touch it to my paper, I'm picking up my jewel and putting it down onto the paper. Like that. All right, now, guys, it is time to splatter. All right, so we are going to do our splatter with gold today and with green. All right, so we're going to take our meet in number 1 and yes, that was a wax pen. I got mine on, you know, the big a wax pen. I got mine on, you know, the big. Good morning, Pamela. How are you? They are driving you crazy this morning. They must be crazy. They must be wild and crazy this morning. Oh, Hot Fix gems are good too. Yeah, for sure. I will. I'll be uploading him to my channel. Mama Carrie, no worries. He will be uploaded. Cards number 1 and cards number 2 are already uploaded to my YOUTUBE channel for those of you who are wanting the replay on card number 1 and card number 2. All right, so we're just getting green, just splattering where we feel like it needs some splatters, kind of off in the white space. Okay. And now we are going to rinse our brush and we are going to dip into the gold. And we are going to splatter in our gold. It'll just give it a little bit of shimmer. And it'll be so cute, you guys. All right. Now we are going to dry him. So let's let him dry. Did the face part. Did you do a circle then out of hair? Yes. Yes, I did. I did a circle for the nose, and then I did I just did lines for the beard around it. I'll show you. So when I did look how cute he turned out, y'all. He's so cute. I love it. All right, so this is how we did his face. We did a circle for the nose. And then we just went like this to kind of give us a guide as to where his beard was going to go. Okay, Stacy? All right. Okay, so this is card number 6, you guys. We are getting close. We have done number 6, you guys. We are getting close. We have done... There we go. All right. Sorry, guys. I had to fix that. So if you want the replays, you can go to my YOUTUBE channel. That channel is in the LINK on my TikTok page. Okay. So if you do, if you're looking for the replays of these, you can find them on my YOUTUBE channel. I'm not allowed to direct you off of this site. So, because I'll get flagged if I do, but you can go to my TikTok page and you will see where everybody keeps their links. You can click that and it should take you to it. Okay. It is called My Creative Faith. And it is normally a channel that I do like Bible art and Bible journaling on. And I haven't uploaded anything in a very long time. So I went ahead and just created a Christmas cards playlist. And that is where all the replays for these will be uploaded. So if you guys are wanting to do the replays of the cards 1 through 5, you can get 1 and 2 now, and 3 and 4 are about to go up. They're going to go up today. Okay. And this was number 6. It will also go up on there as well. They're going to go up today. Okay. And this was number 6. It will also go up on there as well. Kiss for your purchase. For some reason, it's not showing me. Usually it shows me what you got, but it's not showing me. But if it's one of the products that I've recommended, then I can tell you you're going to love it, because I love all of these products that I have on my list. Loafing around bakery. Well, you don't. It automatically records them for you. And if you go into the live section, you can download them. So, and guys, I didn't edit them or anything. I downloaded them straight from here. So you'll have to fast forward through all of the things that you don't want to see. Okay. And I will be on again tomorrow morning at between 9:30 and 10 for card number 7. This is card number 6. I think he turned out super cute. I don't know, guys. Do you think he needs some bigger splatters, or do you think those little splatters look all right? I feel like he needs some bigger splatters. I feel like that green is a lot. Bye, Deidre Joe. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Central Standard Time Zone. And Deb says bigger. I agree with you, Deb. I think they need to be bigger. So I'm going to pull out my meat and brush number 3 instead of the 1. And I'm going to do some bigger splatters with the green. Maybe I can get it to splatter bigger. There we go. That's better. And I'm going to do the same thing with the gold. I'm going to use my meat in number 3. I'm going to dip into the gold, and I'm going to do a few of the bigger splatters of gold. Yep, that's way better. Okay. Yes, the open space at the top. Yay, I'm excited. I want to see pics. Religious Christmas cards, question mark. Okay, Deb, yes. We will probably do some of those. Not in this particular set. The 10 that I'm doing for this set will not be those. But I will also be doing more Christmas cards. And so you are welcome. You are welcome. I've posted the whole thing. You guys can fast forward through what you don't want to see. But I will be doing some Christmas cards, just not in this particular set. They're only going to be like cutesy cards. But I will be doing a few cards that are going to be obviously the reason for the season, which is Jesus, because we know that without Jesus, we would not have Christmas. And I'm telling you guys, he is my Savior and Lord, and I am not ashamed to talk about that or tell anyone that he is the reason for the Christmas season, and we don't want to forget that. So I had somebody tell me a story the other day. They were like, this guy gets into an elevator, and he's complaining about all the stuff going on at Christmas, and he's like, oh my gosh, I've got so much to do. I've got to go Christmas shopping, and I've got to get these cards mailed, and I've got to do this, and I've got to do this. You know, I swear I could kill whoever invented Christmas. And there was another guy in the elevator who said, I believe we already did. And it was a very poignant story about the fact that, you know, he is the reason for our season. And sometimes we get caught up in the wrong things during this time of year, and we get busy and we forget that he came and died and rose again on the 3rd day to save us. So I hope that we will all remember at this beautiful time of year that we can embrace the reason for the season. And when we get overwhelmed and tired and busy, we can stop and we can look up to Jesus, and he can give us the calmness that we need during this time. So yes, we will be doing some Christmas cards like that, but this particular set is not going to be that. This particular set is just fun, cutesy cards. So here are all the cards in order. Okay. Somebody wanted me to go through them. Madam X1, do you sell printed cards that just need to be painted? I do not. These are all cards that we have drawn out ourselves in our tutorials, and I show you how to draw them out. Even if you struggle with drawing, you can do these. This is not something that requires talent. This is something that anybody can learn to do. So if you are feeling like, oh my gosh, I would love to be able to do that, but I just don't think I can draw it, join me on my tutorials, and you can definitely do that. And also you can get the replays on my YOUTUBE channel. And you can see how to draw them. But that is a good idea, actually, to draw some things out and just have them available like that. So, okay, so here are the cards in order. Let me aim this up so you guys can see them. All right, this is card number 1. This one is available for replay already. The replay is available. This is card number 2. The replay on this is already available as well. And this is card number 3. This replay is going up today. This is card number 4. This replay will be going up also. All the replays on all these cards will be going up onto my YOUTUBE channel. So if you've missed any of them, you can catch up, okay? This is card number 5. And today's was card number 6. This is today's. This was card number 6. He's super cute too, by the way. I just love him. All right, so we are doing 10 Christmas cards so that we can mail them out to our friends and family and wow them with our artistic abilities. So if you guys want to join me, this is the paper that we're using. If you guys want to grab a set of it, it comes with 10 postcards. And it comes on, it's the watercolor paper. It is the hot press. It is a 4x6 size hot press, 300 GMs, 10 sheets. All right. So that is the paper that we are using for our card set. There is 10 in a package. And we are doing 10 cards, right? Bye, Deb. We'll see you later. Yay. Okay. Oh, that's so sweet, Stacy Lee. Thank you. All right, so we are going to be doing 10 cards. Okay, now, for those of you who are doing this series with me and want to do the next series that we do with me, the very next series that we do with me, the very next series is we are going to be doing the Grabby 12-month calendar. So what we are going to do is we are going to get this calendar right here, okay? And it comes on watercolor paper, and we are going to do each month together, all right? So if you are wanting to do the 12-month calendar with us, we are starting this after we are done with our 10 Christmas card set, okay? So we've got 4 more cards to do. So we basically have 4 more lives. And then we're going to start our calendar for 26. And the fun part about this is you can get this done before Christmas and give this as a gift to someone if you want. Or you can keep it for yourself, for your desk or whatever. Okay, these are separate little sheets. They each have a calendar on them. And we are going to do each month together. So if you've been wanting to learn how to do watercolors or paint and you don't know how, then I am going to say that this will be a really good series for you. It comes with this little holder that holds the calendar upright. It comes with all your calendars for the year of 2026. And each one has a blank spot above it for you to do your painting. All right. So we are going to do this. So this will be starting, let's see, we've got 4 more lives for our Christmas cards. So tomorrow's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So Tuesday, looks like Tuesday, unless I miss any lives. So sometime in the middle of next week, we will be starting this. I might skip one day and give everybody a chance to get theirs in, because I know a lot of people have this on order. Bye, Cindy. But they haven't gotten them in yet. They come pretty quick. They're shipped from a warehouse in the U.S., even though Grabby is international. But I will, sometime next week is when we're going to be starting the calendar. And I'll have the uploads. I'll upload those as well. So if you missed the first day or 2 of these because yours hasn't come in, you can go and grab the replay as well. Okay. But we're going to be starting this series. So if you're wanting to do the calendar series with me, go ahead and grab this now so that you get it in time to do this series. We'll be starting that middle of next week sometime. All right. Middle to end of next week, because I want to give everybody a chance to get it in the mail before we start. So we have 4 of the Christmas cards left to finish. And then we'll probably do a couple more like fun little tutorials before we start the calendar one, the calendar series. Just because I feel like I want to get everybody a chance to get this in the mail before we start it. All right. So, hi, Mom. Good morning. Thanks for the heart me. Okay, so this is the calendar that we're going to be doing starting middle to end of next week. if you haven't picked it up and you want to do it with us, we're going to do each month. We're going to do 1 month each day, and we'll do it for 12 days, and we'll do all of the calendar together. That way you will have it. You will have some guide on how you want to do your calendar, but obviously you don't have to do it exactly like I do, but I'm going to walk you through the tutorials for each month so that you guys can do this with me. Thank you for the pumpkins. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it so much. You guys are awesome for giving me those gifts. They mean a lot, guys. I cannot tell you. Thanks. Stacey Lee, you're so sweet for helping me hit that goal. I appreciate that. We do not, I don't push for gifts, but they are very helpful, and I'm thankful when you guys give them. So thank you very much. All right. So this is the calendar that we're going to be working on. That's going to be starting sometime middle to end of next week. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Can you do a quick show of all the pics? Yes, I will do that. Make and Bloom. I'm about to do that in just a second. All right. So everybody, if you're wanting to do the calendars with me, go ahead and grab you a calendar so that you'll have it in time to start this series with us. Okay. Now, moving on to our cards. We are doing 10 days of Christmas cards. All right, we are using the Meeden Christmas card set, the postcard set. I'm sorry, I'm putting this calendar back up so it doesn't get messed up. And we are going to be finishing this up. Probably by Monday we'll be done with these. We have 4 more to go. It is the Meeden set. And it comes with 10 watercolor postcards, okay? There is a coupon today for all of the Meeden products except for the postcards because the postcards are very inexpensive, and this is like a $5 off coupon. So here is card number 1. This is on the replays are available on my YOUTUBE channel. You can find that on my TikTok page where the LINKSs usually are found. Okay, so if you click that, it'll take you to a little button that says, that's got my social channel found. Okay, so if you click that, it'll take you to a little button that says, that's got my social channels. Okay, so all of my other social channels are on there. This is card number 1. This is card number 2. This was card number 3. This was card number 4. He's cute, isn't he? This was card number 5. And this was card number 5. And this, not much, just enough to get some gray. There we go. That looks better. Okay, so this is card number 4. Let me dry him really fast. Or card number 6, sorry. Y'all, this warm air feels so good on my hands. My hands are like ice cubes this morning. It is so, it's probably not cold for you guys in Texas or up north, but in Texas, it is cold here, you guys. I am cold. I'm just saying. Okay, so this is card number 6, all right? So we have all 6 of these done. We have 4 more to go, and we will be doing all of them on our Meeden watercolor paper. This is how the paper comes, okay? So it's already got the border and the corners on it, and it comes with 10 cards in a pack. So we're going to do all 10. I actually am ordering some more of this because I'm going to do 20 because I don't think 10 is going to be enough for the people that I want to send them to. So I'm going to go ahead and order another package of this paper and do 10 more just because I want to. And maybe I'll bring y'all along for the other 10 that I do as well. Because I don't think it's going to be... I know, Kimberly, I'm so sorry. The mornings have just been so much better for me lately. But I will tell you this. On Sunday night, my grandkids are going to spend the night with me. So I will not be on Monday morning. I will be on Monday night. So those of you who like doing the night classes, Monday night is when, or Monday I will be on at night. So I'll be going on at about 9 o'clock Monday night, as opposed to doing the Monday morning one. So for those of you who are wanting a nighttime class. So look for me on Monday night, those of you who want me on nights. Because, and there are some too that, there are some days that I'll do both, you know, that I'll go on in the morning and then I'll go on at night. I didn't this week, but I plan to do that. I plan to do, sometimes doing a morning and a night, just because, I know there are a lot of people who can't come on during the day because they're at work or whatever. So yes, Kimberly, these are postcards. These are the Meeden watercolor postcards. They're 4x6 and there's 10 in a package. And they are a hot press, 300 GM, and they're lovely. I really, really like them a lot. And again, we're doing, this was card number 6. We're doing 10 cards for Christmas. This was card number 1, and all the replays are available on my YOUTUBE channel. You can grab them at the LINK on my TikTok page. So if you're wanting to see these because you missed them, you can. My craft the vendor event that I'm doing is not until the second weekend in December. So I have a while. And I may even come on later today, and I'm going to be working on some of my wood stuff, some of my earrings and some of my ornaments, and I'm going to be painting those with this palette, and I'm probably going to go live with that later today just for fun. So this is card number 1. This was card number 2. This was card number 3. This was card number 4. This was card number 5. This was card number 6. And we have 4 more to go to finish up this series before we start our calendar series. All right. So we are going to be starting our calendar series towards the middle to end of next week. We're going to be doing the Grabby calendar, and we're going to be doing each month. We'll be doing each month. Okay. So if you're wanting to do the calendar series with us, go ahead and grab this. It is product number 6 in the list, if you guys are wanting to do the calendar series with us. All right. So that one's going to be one that we will be starting middle to end of next week. Any questions on anything? Yes, you can grab some postcard. You can also just use any paper. You don't have to have the postcard paper to do these. You can just cut, get some 4x6 watercolor paper. It doesn't have to be these Meeden postcards. They don't have anything on the back. They're not like postcards on the back. They just have the borders around them is all. So if you're wanting, but you can always draw borders if you want to. You don't have to have the pre-made borders on them. So, all right. So these are the cards. We have 4 more to go to finish this series. I'm not sure. It doesn't tell me. It just gives me the coupon code is all. It doesn't tell me any information. It just gives me the code, which is right here. So, it doesn't tell me that. Yes, the back is plain, Kimberly. The back of them are plain. It is Ellen DeGeneres. Of course it did. If you go to my TikTok page, Madam X, and click the LINK underneath my bio, it will give you the option. X, and click the LINK underneath my bio, it will give you the option to go to my YOUTUBE channel. It is called My Creative Faith. That is the name of the channel, My Creative Faith. Let me see if I can pull it up. I will pull it up on here so you guys can see it. Okay, that is the channel. So My Creative Faith 7155. Let me pull it up. That's what it looks like, right? Let me pull it up. That's what it looks like right there. Hopefully that helps. I have 1 and 2 uploaded, but I don't have the rest of them yet, but they're going up as we speak. So, yes, the borders are on the paper automatically, but you can use any watercolor paper. These are 4x6 in size. You can obviously draw your own borders or do it without borders or whatever. But those are going to be your, these are the first 6. Okay. And we've got 4 more to go. Any questions on anything before I hop off of here? Can you show the mug again? Yes, I will show the mug again. It is right here. This was card number 5. I love this one. It turned out really good. Y'all, and I'm going to tell you guys, you don't have to be able to paint to do this, guys, or draw. I'm just going to tell you right up front that when I bought this palette, I did not know anything about watercolors. All I did was watch videos and learn, okay? So if you guys are wanting to do watercolors and you are not able to, you don't feel like you're able to draw or paint, I'm telling you, you can, okay? This comes with everything you need except for the paper. It comes with a brush, a pencil, an eraser, the sponge, the place to mix, 48 colors, including your neons and metallics. They go from lightest to dark, so you can learn to mix really well. Uh-oh, what are you doing over there, dog? So you can learn to blend really easy with the way this palette is lined out. It has, yay! It has 48 colors. It is, mine's a hot mess, I know, but that's because I use it every single day, okay? You can click my LINK on my TikTok channel, Mammy, and it will take you, it will show you, there's a LINK on there that takes you to my YOUTUBE channel. Sorry, I can't, y'all. I wish I could just direct you to it, but I'm not allowed to. And I don't want to get flagged. So, bye, OC girl. We'll see you later. I'll be on tomorrow between 9:30 and 10 in the morning, Central Standard Time, Texas time. We'll be doing card number 7 tomorrow. Card number 7 tomorrow. Okay. So this is, and for those of you who are wondering, I can show you that for just a really quick time, but that's about it. That's my YOUTUBE. And we are going to, you guys, we have a coupon code today for meat and stuff, and it's $5 off, I think. So on top of any flash sales, you can use this coupon code, but you have to do the add it to cart. You can't do buy it now or buy right away or whatever, because it won't give you the option to put in the coupon code. But if you've been wanting to save a little bit of money on top of that, whatever, because it won't give you the option to put in the coupon code. But if you've been wanting to save a little bit of money on top of the flash sales, this, I don't hardly ever get coupon codes. And this is the very first time. Matter of fact, this is the very first time I've gotten a coupon code from them. So if you guys want to take advantage of that, definitely do so, because once I get off of here, that coupon code will not be any good. So if you want to do that, grab it up, because they don't send me those very often at all. Yes, thank you. Yes. I'm glad you found it. All right, so we're doing 10 Christmas cards, because this pack comes with 10 cards, and it comes with the borders already on them. All right. So this was card number 1. This was card number 2. This was card number 3. This was card number 4. And this was card number 5. And this was card number 6. All right. So tomorrow we will be doing card number 7. And I will be on between 9:30 and 10 Central Standard Time in the morning. I am in Texas. It is currently 11:31 my time. All right. So if you guys are wanting to do this series with me, grab some paper, grab some paints. I will show you how to draw it. I will show you how to paint it. All right. There is no reason that you should feel like you can't do this. Okay, guys. If you want to learn, you can learn. I am telling you. I bought this not knowing anything about how to paint with watercolors. And yet here I am a year later, and I am doing these cards and teaching you how to do them. I'm telling you, it's a learned skill. You don't have to be born with talent. You can learn how to do this, guys. It's super easy. And this palette comes with everything that you need to be able to watercolor paint except for the paper. It comes with a brush, it comes with a pencil and an eraser and a sponge and your place to mix and 48 colors, including your metallics and your neons. And you can make travel palettes out of these by popping them out. You can turn them over and pop them out from the bottom individually if you want to. And it's an amazing palette. Creamy, buttery, bright pigments. Love it. I've had this palette for almost a year and a half now. And you guys, it still has tons of paint still left in it. I have refilled the white, but that is the only one that I've refilled. The rest of these are the original paints that came in the palette. So it lasts a very long time. We have a coupon code today. It's rare that I get these coupon codes. So if you want to get it, I'm going to tell you, take advantage of that coupon code as you check out, because it's the first time I've ever gotten a Meeden coupon code. So I'm going to tell you that if you've been wanting to get any of the Meeden supplies, you can save an additional, I'm not sure how much. I think it's like $5 or something, but you can save additional $5 or more using this bucks or something, but you can save additional $5 or more using this coupon code on top of any flash sales I've got going on. Hey, Posh, card for today. I'll show you guys. Today's card was this cute little Christmas tree gnome. Isn't he stinking cute? I love him. I love him so much. All right. Does anybody have any questions about any of the products that we use today? So let me show you guys. We did use these Meeden brushes, and this does come with a brush. However, if you want a good professional brush set at a medium price, so it's not super expensive, this brush set is great. And there's a coupon code, so you can use a coupon code for this as well. All right. These brushes do not rust. They hold a ton of water. They hold their shapes really well. And they are short. So it's easy to control your strokes. So these are great. This is a great brush set. So if you guys are interested in getting a medium priced, you control your strokes. So these are great. This is a great brush set. So if you guys are interested in getting a medium priced brush set that's a professional set, this is the set for you. Now, I have the 4 brush set, but there is also a 9 brush set if you're interested in the 9 brush set. I rarely get coupon codes for Meeden, but I do have one today. And so you can stack that on top of any flash sales that might be going on. So today is the day if you're wanting to get these brushes or this set, that might be going on. So today is the day if you're wanting to get these brushes or this set, the water dispenser. today is the day because you can get that. You can use this coupon code on top of any of the flash sales that are going on. So if you've been putting it off, then today is the day to do that. Honestly, Rain, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's going to go off when I get off of this live or if you can. Rain, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's going to go off when I get off of this live or if you can use it afterwards. You can try it and see. Like screenshot it maybe. And then tomorrow, if you want to go on, you'll be able to maybe use it. I'm not sure, to be quite honest. They don't really tell me anything about the coupon codes or when I'm going to get them. It's just random. So sometimes I get them and sometimes I don't. Well, actually, most of the time I don't. This is the first time I've ever gotten a meet-in coupon code. So I'm excited about that because I never, ever get them. So, all right. Any other questions? All right. So tomorrow we'll be doing card number 7. I am going to be doing that around. So tomorrow we'll be doing card number 7. I am going to be doing that around between 9:30 and 10 is when I usually come on. Whenever my coffee gets finished making and I've got it in my cup. When I do that, I hop on here and we start painting. All right. If you want the replays, you can go to my YOUTUBE channel. It is in the LI TikTok channel on my TikTok page. So just click my picture right up here and it'll should take you to that page. And then on that page, there will be an LINK. I will be on tomorrow between 9:30 and 10 Central Standard Time for card number 7 tomorrow morning. Those of you who've been wanting me to go on at night, I will be on Monday night. So those of you who are looking for a nighttime tutorial will be on Monday night. Okay. Any additional questions before I hop off of here? Last thing before I go, middle to end of next week, we will be starting a new series. It is the calendar series. We are going to be painting these calendars together. We're going to do 1 month each day. Okay, it has the calendar at the bottom and it has a space at the top for painting your image. So we are going to do an entire year calendar together. So if you are wanting to join me for those tutorials, then go ahead and grab your calendar so that you have time to get it in the mail before we start. Julie, thank you for your purchase. Oh, you got everything. You are going to love that stuff. It's going to be like Christmas came early. I'm excited. And we're going to have so much fun painting this calendar, you guys. So if you have been wanting to do that, if you want to do the calendar series with us, grab one so you have it in time to start with us. And yes, the replays will be available. But if you want to do it live with us, you for sure want to grab it. Okay. All right. Any additional questions? If you do not have any additional questions, I'm going to hop off of here and I'm going to run into town. I've got to go to the grocery store. So anybody have any additional questions? All right. And I'm going to run into town. I've got to go to the grocery store. So anybody have any additional questions? All right. Last time, I'm going to go through one more time and then we're going to be done. So I want to make sure, when did you say you are staying the calendar? Oh, we're starting the calendar middle to end of next week, Crystal. I'm going to give everybody a chance to get theirs in the mail. We've been last week and this week talking about it. So some people will be getting theirs this week, and some people probably the beginning to middle of next week. So after we finish our 10 card series, which I have 4 more cards to do on that, we'll probably do a couple of other tutorials just as filler for fun, and then either start the middle or end of next week. You won one, so. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, mine came pretty quick. It came within a week. So, I mean, I had it fast. I had it in my hands within like it came within a week. So, I mean, I had it fast. I had it in my hands within like, and we are using the Meeden palette, which is right here. Okay, it's 48 colors. Oh, cool. Okay. Wow, you got yours fast. This goes, this has 48 colors. It comes with everything you need to do watercolors. It comes with a brush, comes with a pencil, an eraser, a sponge, the places to mix, 48 colors, including your neons and your metallics. It is a great starter palette. And for that matter, if you're a seasoned watercolor artist, it's great for that as well. I've had this for well over a year, almost a year and a half now. I use it every single day. And I don't just use it for painting on paper. I also use it to do all of my ornaments. So when I'm doing Christmas ornaments, I use my watercolor palette to paint on wood. I also use it to do all of my ornaments. So when I'm doing Christmas ornaments, I use my watercolor palette to paint on wood. Also, whoops, sorry. I also use it to paint my earrings and stuff that I make. This is done with watercolors as well. All of them are done with this palette. So just so you guys know, it's very versatile. You can use it for a lot of different things. I have a glow forge, so I cut all my ornaments myself and I paint them and piece them together, and all of my earrings as well. So this palette I use literally every day. Okay. And again, it has a ton of paint still left, as you can see. So even using it every day for over a year, I still have a bunch of paint left. Now I have refilled the white, but other than that, all of these are the original paints. So you can see I'm running low on a few little ones, but other than that, I mean, it's a great palette and it lasts a long time. So it's worth the money. And we do have a coupon today, a coupon code right here to stack on top of any flash sales of any of the Meeden products, except for the paper, I think. So we use this palette to do these cards. We are using the Meeden brushes also. So the Meeden brushes are right here. They are awesome as well. And the coupon code should be good for these brushes too. The brushes do not rust. They are a professional set. They are synthetic squirrel hair. They hold a ton of water. They're short, so they're very easy to control your strokes. And they hold their shape really well, and they hold a ton of water. So this is a great brush set. So if you're looking for a good professional brush set that's not at a professional price, this is the set to get. I have the 4 brush set, but they also make one that's got 9 brushes. This one has the 1, 3, 5, and 7 size in it. Okay, so we're using those. We're also using the Meeden paper, the postcard paper. Obviously, you don't have to. You can use any paper to do this card series with me, but we've done all the way to card number 6. We'll be doing card number 7 tomorrow. 9:30 to 10 Central Standard Time in the morning. I will be on to do card number 7. You don't have to have talent to do this, guys. I'm going to show you how to draw it. I'm going to show you how to paint it. The other thing that we use is this Meeden water brush dispenser. I absolutely love this water dispenser. You get rid of your dirty water and get clean water anytime you need it at the touch of a fingertip. You can put your brushes here to dry. This flattens down to travel well. It holds 650 milliliters of water, and it keeps you from having to get up and dump your water every time you need clean water. It's a huge time saver, and it keeps you from having to get up and dump your water every time you need clean water. It's a huge time saver, and it process. Before I would get up and dump my water, I go get water because I don't have any water. And if you have a cheap knockoff version of this, do not compare it to this, because this version, this is made very well and it works really well. It doesn't leak. It doesn't have any of the issues of those cheap knockoffs. So if you have a cheap knockoff, trust me, it doesn't have any of the issues of those cheap knockoffs. So if you have a cheap knockoff, trust me when I say it's nothing like this one. This is amazing. Okay. Any other questions about anything that we used today? These are the 4 products that we used today. This calendar is what we're going to be starting. We're going to start this series after we finish our 10 cards. Tomorrow we're doing card number 7. And we're going to be doing that at 9:30 in the morning. Between 9:30 and 10 is when I usually come on. Central Standard Time. Card number 7. Here are the 6 cards we've done so far. We've done card number 1, card number 2. This was card number 3. This was card number 4. This was card number 5. And this was today's card number 6. Okay. We will be doing card number 7 tomorrow. If you want to do this series with us, join us. Between 9:30 and 10 tomorrow is when we will get started. Bring your paint, bring your paper, bring your brushes, bring your coffee. And sit down and paint with me. I will show you how to draw and paint. Guys, you don't have to know how. Okay? I'm telling you, you do not have to know how. This is something you can learn. When I bought this palette, I didn't know how to paint. I didn't know how to draw. I didn't know how to do any of that. And let me tell you, I only do now because I watched videos and tutorials. So that's what I'm doing for you guys. So if you want to learn, now's the time. We have a coupon code right here. So you can stack that on top of any flash sales that are going on. All right. I think that's everything for today, guys. I am going to hop off of here. If you're wanting to use that coupon code on top of your flash sale, everybody go ahead and check out whatever you have in your cart. Get that checked out in the next minute or two because I'm going to be hopping off. And I don't know if that coupon code's going to work once I get off of here. I have no idea, honestly. Stacy Lee, thank you for moderating today. I appreciate that. I hope that you feel better. I know that you're kind of under the weather. Any questions before I go? Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow, Central Standard Time, 9:30 to 10. We will be doing card number 7. If you are wanting the replays for any of these up to this point, cards 1 through 6, you can find the LINK on my TikTok page to my YOUTUBE channel. All right, guys. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.